This was for sure an awesome film. Yeah, that film was crazy. Crazy and awesome. How about that?
Meh. It was fine, I guess.
Now, when it comes to this movie, what can we talk about first? Well, for starters, the Terminator himself was an absolute badass.
And scary too. I like it.
I'm starting to see why this is Arnold Schwarzenegger's most iconic role, according to a lot of people. One question, though. What happened to the part where he says, "I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle"? First of all, it sounds less cool when you say it. Secondly, it's in the second film. Oh. Now, when it comes to Sarah Connor, played by Linda Hamilton, she was such a great character, and she definitely had great development in this movie. Indeed. I love how she started off as just a normal civilian who is being hunted by the Terminator. But then, towards the end of the film, she'll become the badass that we know from the second film. Yeah, because the Terminator's mission was to kill Sarah so that her son, John Connor, can never exist. Because apparently he is the leader of a resistance who are at war against Skynet. John Connor is the most important character in the Terminator franchise.
Which is why this character called Kyle Reese was sent back in time to prevent the Terminator from erasing him from existence.
And at the end of the movie, he died completing that mission. Which allows Sarah to destroy the Terminator using a hydraulic press. Speaking of which, I think the final act of the film where we see the Terminator in his endoskeleton form was really awesome.
I would agree, if the stop motion didn't look so obvious.
Look, man, the person who did the stop motion was trying his best. You gotta appreciate what he did for this film. Is it just me, or does this movie feel more like a horror movie than an action movie? You know, now that I think about it, you're right. It does. I mean, yeah, this movie has a lot of action, but this movie also has lots of horror drama. Well, what can I say? The Terminator is a very scary character, especially in this film. Indeed I am. Especially in the scene where I massacred an entire police department. That shows how intimidating I am. Yeah, that scene was intense, but it was epic at the same time.
I'll admit, that scene was pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
Another bit of an issue I have with the film is in the scene where the Terminator reveals his metal eye. I could easily tell that the Terminator's face in some shots is not Arnold. I'm not going to bother saying his last name. Anyway, because when you look closely at his face in those shots, you can easily tell that his face looks fake. I mean, it doesn't look real. They used a mannequin in those shots to make my metal eye look more realistic. Which I guess I understand considering CGI seems really hard to use back in the 80s. I mean, sure, but they could have at least made the mannequin look a little bit less obvious. Anyways, I think that'll be it for the review. I'm gonna rate this movie a 9.8 out of 10. And now, let's find out what movie we're gonna review next. The next movie we'll be reviewing is... Child's Play from 2019. Really? We're starting our Child's Play review series with that film? You're joking, right? I wish, but no. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like. But if you like this channel, please subscribe. See you next time.